questions for you. It won't take too long.
Absolutely.
So I was at the Rotary Club event, and I think you went first at that one, so let's start with having you go
All right,
first.
all right.
Keep it fair.
I think the biggest thing that I would hope voters know about me is my experience. I've been an attorney for over 20 years. I've been a prosecutor for almost 19 as an assistant, and also was an intern for another year in the Waukesha County DA's office. I have prosecuted everything. I'm one of the few people around who can say I've had a mayhem case. So I have prosecuted everything. I've done homicides. I have argued for victims for 19 years. I have been very close with law enforcement for 19 years.
I want Walworth County voters to know that I have Walworth County experience. I worked as an assistant DA in Walworth County for 5 years prosecuting cases. I handled a wide variety of cases there, had over 40 jury trials during my time there. I argued to the state Supreme Court during that period of time, and I really developed those relationships with the agencies in Walworth County. After my 5 years as an assistant DA, I worked as a court commissioner for the last 3 years. So not only do I have perspective of a prosecutor arguing cases, but I also have experience as a court commissioner presiding over cases.
The number one way to stop people from committing crimes is to get them working and paying taxes in the community. What you do is you have different deferred programs, for example, or domestic violence intervention programs. I've worked with those for 19 years. Deferred prosecution, many people say, is, oh, you get a file, you throw it on your desk, and if they've done great in a year, then we dismiss it. That's not what a deferred prosecution program is. A deferred prosecution program is getting people the help that they need. In the counties in which I've worked, we actually have one in the district attorney's office, in which people go to the counselors who are there. Now, it's one of those quasi-separate departments because we want the counselors to have some confidentiality so they can help the people or arrange for treatment outside of the program, whatever it may be. But if you get somebody who is a lower level, like I want to say, dumb kid problem, it's better to nip that early. We want to build 100 more prisons in the state. We could certainly fill them. But that's not what we're looking to do. What we're looking to do is make the community safer. You need to use the evidence-based programming that is available out there and is coming, whether we like it or not. It's coming for the entire state. You need to use those techniques to nip the crime, if you can, at the lower level, but be prepared to then use your resources on the higher level cases, the important cases, the homicides, the large drug dealers. I'd rather punish a drug dealer who's in it for profit and who destroys a community than a user dealer who can get the treatment and can get services that will make them a functioning member of society.
Prosecutors aren't probation agents. We shouldn't be holding files on our desks, waiting to see how people do and then making charging decisions later. It's not the way the system's designed, and it's really not the fair way to do things. You shouldn't have a victim of a crime waiting a year before they find out whether or not there's going to be a charge filed, or if there is going to be a charge filed, what the person's going to be convicted of. Victims want to know what happened, and they want the case resolved quickly. So I think that we offer a lot of services here in Walworth County, and I think what we're doing works, and we need to keep doing what works, but also keep an open mind. There's new research coming out regarding treatment courts. We've been working with treatment courts. I was involved with the OWI court, and as a court commissioner I presided over treatment courts in Walworth County. So there's things that we're trying out that are new, which are beneficial to Walworth County, but we need to make sure that we're watching the data on those programs, make sure that we're doing what works, and not just investing and throwing money at programs that don't work.
Can I have a little follow-up on that, because there are a couple of things that were said.